Hey, what's up? It's Defect Mage doing a gameplay commentary. This is a ranked TDM match on Cove. I got paired up with some friends, and we decided to go in and do some ranked TDM. We had 3 guys rushing, and I and another individual basically volunteered to do the support role kind of thing. We lancered. I did do some nashing in this game, but not a whole lot. I mostly just sat back and helped my team out mostly. I think I went 6 for 3. Nothing extraordinary. I just helped the team out, did my part. Anyways, I know in my previous introduction / commentary, I talked about I got off on a deviation or a tangent on Gears Judgment, and it dawned on me that I have some opinions about that game, and before it's even come out, I already got opinions about it. But it just... I've seen people make a lot of videos about and commentaries on no DBNO or the locust being gone, which are important. Those are 2 of the things that make Gears Gears. But I haven't seen too many people talk about the balance of the starting weapons in Judgment. Now, to make a quick little deviation back to Gears 3, in Gears 3, you could make the very compelling argument that all of the starting weapons, the Lancer, Nasher, Hammerburst, Sawed-Off, and the Retro, they were all overpowered in their own way. They were all overpowered. In particular, and I'm not going to jump into the original starting weapons like the Lancer, the Hammerburst, or the Nasher. I mean, I'm sure everybody's heard why those guns can be overpowered, but there were 2 particular weapons that are really overpowered, and I have a feeling they're going to be overpowered again in Judgment, and there may be a new gun that might be overpowered, the Mars gun. But if you honestly don't think the Retro can be overpowered, or the Sawed-Off, I would point to you a video series from a guy on the Epic Game Forums. His name is Nash's, and I'm going to leave a link in here in the description, so you guys can look at it. But that video series pretty much just... I remember when I was starting out, I never understood why people hated on the Retro and the Sawed-Off, and I seen that video series, and that basically proved it to me. And then, of course, I played a few games, and after seeing just really how much BS was involved with those 2 guns, they're just really overpowered. And with the Retro, I mean, if you know how to fan the trigger, you can be just as accurate, if not just as accurate, pretty close to being as accurate as a Hammerburst, with even more damage. And I mean, that's the thing that makes the Retro overpowered. It can be a very versatile gun. It is not the short-range gun as advertised by Gears 3's little stats on the multiplayer screen. It is an overpowered gun. I mean, the Hammerburst can get a nerf at close range, which it should, because it's supposed to be a long-range weapon only, or a medium long-range weapon. The Retro is powerful at all ranges, and if you know how to fan the trigger, the gun is ridiculous. It is very powerful. Which brings me back to Judgment. I have a feeling we're going to see more of the same from Judgment. You're going to see the Retro be ridiculously overpowered, and I have a feeling even worse because the Lancer in the FFA Street videos, you've seen guys getting down within a few seconds of just getting hit by one guy Lancer. And, I mean, maybe the balance of the weapons will change by the time the game comes out. Maybe the balance of the weapons has changed now. Hard to say. I mean, it has been pointed out that that FFA video was just a demonstration, basically, just showing the game off. It may be drastically different by the time it comes out and everybody gets their hands on it. So, maybe that'll happen, but we'll see. But going by what we've seen in that video, I'm really worried. I honestly have a feeling the game is going to be more static, and there's not going to be much of a point to using a Nasher, because you're going to see if a Lancer's down killing people that quickly, you know, you're gonna have some fucking scrub kid coming over from Call of Duty, you know, wanting to take a break from COD, and they use the fucking Lancer to kill you. I mean, it's just how quick people are getting killed in that video with the Lancer alone was just troubling for me, and I don't see enough people talking about the balance of the rifles in the game. I mean, the Nash seemed like it was the good old-fashioned Nash, but it was just it seemed as if there wasn't from what I've been told, the health is about the same, but I guess they buffed the rifles to make them even more powerful. But it just seems like we're gonna see more static gameplay. For any of you that play ranked TDM, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a quick match. If it's a quick match, I usually leave immediately because there's some bullshit that's not there. For any of you who play ranked, I'm sure some of you have seen, you know, entire teams that will sit back, gain map control, and they will just cross you. They will not use the Nasher. They will sit back and cross you. And I just have a feeling in Judgment it's going to be even worse, because if the Lancers and the rifles in general, Hammer Burst, whatever, retros, if they are ridiculously overpowered as they seem to be in that little video, that little bit of gameplay we've seen so far in FFA, then we're in for trouble. We're gonna see, you know, I just don't think it's gonna be all that fun, really. You know, it's bad enough now, and I can deal with, you know, some kid, you know, straight up strafing on me or out bouncing me and kicking my ass, you know, in a Nash barrel. Hell, I can deal with the bastard teabagging me after. But when some little, make no mistake, I don't appreciate when the little dickbag does it. But I don't. What bothers me is it seems like in Gears 3, you see retros and sawed-offs that basically reward people that don't want to invest as much into getting better at the game as the people that use the Nasher or the Lancer or the other. Like I said, you know, all the starting weapons are all overpowered in their own way, but the sawed-off and the retro take the cake. And you know, some little cocksucker can jump on, get the sawed-off or the retro, and they can get easy kills. And I'm concerned in Judgment that we're going to see more of the same, in which case we're going to see now the Mars gun. I can almost see entire teams with Mars guns. Maybe not the entire team, but a few guys with Mars guns. And it's supposed to be a two-shot killer weapon. It's like a bolt-hawk, just in rifle form with larger magazine capacity. I'm not too sure on the rate of fire. But, you know, you can imagine, you know, a team of assholes crossing you, and, you know, how quickly they're going to get headshots. And it's going to be overpowered. I fail to see how that gun is not going to be overpowered. And not to mention the sawed-off now, it's not the one-trick pony. It is not a one-shot up-close and personal gun where pretty much you fire a shot and it's, I'm dead, go ahead and kill him and gun, that it is now. But in Judgment, it's going to be a two-shot killer. It's going to have two shots now, and you're going to be able to kill people more than one. So I have a feeling we're going to see that. You know, Rerik's ugly head is an overpowered gun there too. Just in general, I'm concerned with how the rifles are going to be balanced in the game. I realize this video is coming to an end, so I got to cut this a little short. Quick little update. I am going to post a random clips. Not sure when I'll do that, either sometime this week or next week. So for any of you that are subscribed, you have that to look forward to. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. This was, really wish this video was a little bit longer because I still had some more I had some more things I want to talk about. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Whatever, I helped out my team. Important part. Teamwork.